I would say that what's interesting is that about my industry is that people have a misconception about how expensive franchises are, right? So people think, oh my gosh, I'm going to be buying a business. It's a McDonald's. It's going to be over $1 million. No, I mean, one of the great things about non-brick and mortar businesses, service businesses, is that just because it's on the lower end, that doesn't mean it's not a bad thing. It means
Yeah.
that you could potentially scale it. I know someone in Houston that started his service business with one truck and he built it into an 8-figure business, right? Meaning over $10 million a year in revenue from that one
Yeah.
truck. And I think that's one of the great things about service companies is just because you start small doesn't mean you're stuck small.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I think that I've spent a lot of time looking and researching different franchises kind of over the years. And I think the ones like personally, I think the ones within the home services industry are a slam dunk because
Yep.
the cost to get started with those is really not that unreasonable. Like I think even for some of the pest control ones, I mean, it's, $40 or $50,000 investment and then another probably $120,000. Whereas I think when people think of franchising, they're like, I'm going to open up an Applebee's and it's going to cost $350,000. They get scared of it, but like there's franchises out there where it's like, no, you just need a couple Sprinter vans, the equipment, some van wraps, all the, of course, pay for the franchise, but it's not as scary or as intimidating as it seems, I think. And I think there's so much more security around it too because it's a proven business model.
I agree. What I would say is that the slam dunk is something that's an inexpensive investment that people need, right?
Yeah.
I look, if we talk about home services, I like blinds. I know blinds isn't very glamorous. This whole angle of people working from home, something they
Yeah.
weren't doing before, and I just think that something that Amazon can't do. It's customizable. I'm a big fan of that.
I've never thought of that before, but that's totally true. My wife just went and bought blinds today.